So I had just made this ghost story cover, but there are a couple layers that I want to explore a little further. So I'm going to go back and turn this into kind of a historical war novel. Start by taking off some of these layers that we don't need. This is one of the ones I saw that would make a really good cover, so maybe I'll just go back to that. We'll see what we can do with that. For a historical war novel, the best go-to font is Trajan Pro, which is a really clean, simple, kind of like a movie poster type font. So let's see what we can do if we just kind of do it that way. This almost works. I'm going to see maybe another gradient will work better to get the text to stand out. I like this blue that's just in the background a little bit. If we use really big text like this, even if it's not perfect, even if it doesn't totally stand out, it should look okay. Actually, I think I'm going to split this into two levels to make that gradient work a little better. So I'll make these words two different layers. I'm going to keep the colors really simple on this because I really like those background colors. Doesn't quite work, but I think it's okay actually. Text is a little bit hard to read. Maybe that's a little better. That's really pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to this author name. Make it a little bit brighter. The font is not bad with that Open Sans. I kind of like the contrast between serif and sans serif. But let's see if I can find something a little better. Pretty nice too. Give it a lot of spacing. And then I think I'll bring this quote down. Reviews sometimes work. The thing about reviews is you want it to provide the right kind of information, so you can't just say, this is a great book, because it doesn't really mean anything. You need to have keywords and extra information in the review that doesn't come from just the cover by itself. Hopefully a good review will do that. If you can't do that with a review, then you can use a tagline, and your tagline can use a little more information. I'm just going to put the New York Times in here. Move this over a bit. So far so good. I think what it needs is a plane up in the sky, a couple planes dropping bombs or something like that to make it more war novel. So let's look at, let's go back up to Google. World War II planes, bombs. So I'm just searching for some things I can add. Normally, you'd want to make sure where you got these and what kind of rights you had. You couldn't just take whatever you found online. But since this is just an example, I think it's fine. Here's some pretty good ones. It says here the size is pretty big, but the quality is actually not that good. It's probably because it's a really old photo and someone just didn't scan them well enough. Some pretty good pictures, actually. That one's almost too fake. I like the historical ones better. Let's see what we've got. See if those work. Pretty nice plane. It's the wrong angle though. I'm gonna leave a little bit of it. I'm gonna take this one. Put it up here. Quality is really bad, unfortunately. That's really small too. Pretty clean even though it's really small. Maybe if we make it really little, it'll be okay. This would really need to be cropped out much better. I'm just making a fast version. And it kind of holds up. Could even put it over there. Sends out a little bit better. Maybe I'll add another one. It's not too bad. Text doesn't quite stand out enough, but that gradient really works pretty well. I think I'm going to leave it as is. So I'm going to stop this one here.